What should matter more, what Christ actually said or what your pastor says? Matthew 5, verse 19, Christ speaking. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. And if you go down to verse 21 and to verse 27, you will see that the 10 commandments are definitely included in those commandments Christ is referring to in Matthew 5, verse 19, a verse that many churches avoid totally. But this shouldn't be a surprise to hear Christ say this, because if you go, for example, to Matthew 13, verses 40 through 42, let's read that. Therefore, as the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so it will be at the end of this age. The Son of Man will send out his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and those who practice lawlessness, and will cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth. If you go to Matthew 7, verse 23, these are the words you never want to hear. Christ speaking, Matthew 7, verse 23. And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Christ was very consistent on this. Why do you think in Matthew 19, verse 17, when he was asked by someone, what should I do to inherit eternal life? What did Christ say in Matthew 19, verse 17? If you will enter into eternal life, keep the commandments. Couldn't be more plain. Obeying God and repenting doesn't earn you your salvation, but it is a required condition. Christ is not going to let into his kingdom those who willfully disobey his 10 commandments. He was the I am. Read John 8:58 and Exodus, I think, 3, verse 14. He spoke those 10 commandments. He wants you to keep them. Have a blessed, joyous Sabbath. Peace all. Bye-bye.